What's going on, everyone? What's going on, everyone? On the VA3EWV AllStar EchoLink Friday Evening Net Halloween edition. We're going to be getting started here right away. And I'm just going to test the audio here and see if everything's working. If I can get this, if I can hear the YouTube thing here, we'll get to crack-a-lack-a-lack and share the screen here too, entire screen with sound. And then say share that. Then we'll get out here and see if this thing is working. Okay, we always start with a song, so let's just get it. It's my Halloween song there. So let's see if this thing's working. If it's working, let's see.
Big monster fun so wild.
Yep.
Ghosts and ghouls with a beaming smile.
Yep.
Airwaves hum with eerie delight.
Follow there,
Calls in the dark of
Yep.
night. 20-meter laughter fills the air. 40-meter thrills beyond compare. Logging cues as the night wears thin. Spooky signals let the fun begin. Frankenstein and Dracula dance. Boosting signals taking a chance. Aliens, cowboys join the spree. It's a Halloween jamboree. Tricks and treats mixed with the sound. Every creature coming round. Eerie crackles in the dark. Making memories in the park. Whispering winds carry our cheer. Echoing far, ghosts drawing near. Wicked fun with every call. Monsters tuning, hear them call. Frankenstein and Dracula dance. Boosting signals, taking a move. Aliens, cowboys join the spree. It's a Halloween jamboree. Frankenstein and Dracula groove. Signals flying, hear them move. Aliens, cowboys share the throng. Join us, we are POTA strong.
Y'all, it's ready.
Yeah, I think we got time for one more, so let's go.
Good friends, good vibes under clear blue sky. Static free, we sip and drink, summer's in the air. Frequencies tuning, ain't got no care to spare. Radio games playing all day. Contact 73 regards, punching back, have a blast. Work the world, fuzz the task. Wave that signal strong from coast to land. Transmitting joy, ain't no better pastime. Laughter and a static shared on every line. Round here we groove, mix of beats and waves. Harmony electric in these radio days. Radio games playing all day. Contact 73 regards, punching back, have a blast. Work the world, fun's the task. Yeah. Wave that signal strong from coast to land. Cranking on, find that golden flow. Station to station, let the good times roll. Echoes travel wide, far beyond the range. Friendships on the airwaves, strange but not strange. From dusk to dawn, we chatter and we laugh. Frequency of language, speak and telegraph. Hearts connected, bound by unseen thread. In this summer fun, every moment led. Radio games playing all day. Contact 73 regards, punching back, have a blast. Work the world, fun's the task. Yeah. Wave that signal strong from coast to land. Crank the knob, find that golden flow. Station to station, let the good times roll. Echoes travel wide, far beyond the range. Friendships on the airwaves, strange change but not strange. Crank the knob,
Crank that knob, baby.
Stations
Let's get
take you where the
started.
good times roll. Echoes travel wide, far beyond the range.
Already got a hot post.
Friendships on the airwaves, from coast to lane.
There we go. Good evening, folks. Welcome. Happy Halloween. This is Victor Alpha 3 Echo Whiskey Victor VA3EWV with the Friday evening AllStar EchoLink net. We're happy to have you here. We already have looks like a big crowd here tonight. And I hope you guys got to see what the topic is tonight. It is Halloween, so it's trick or treat. And the topic tonight, you just got, you went out Halloweening, if you still do it at this age. And you got home and you had a bag of treats and you open it up and it's $5,000. So the question of the evening is do you pay off bills with that $5,000 or do you go get you the radio or the antenna you wanted? So that's what we're going to be talking about tonight. As usual, the way this net runs is 3 rounds. Your first round of traffic is the topic of the night, which I said you have $5,000 that you got Halloweening tonight. So that's the first round. Second round is what you're doing for the weekend. And then the third round is if you've heard anything that someone has spoken about tonight that piques your interest, make sure you copy their call signs down and things like that. And then we'll have some fun. The first person I saw in here tonight was VE6IDK. That's the Spruce Grove repeater out of Spruce Grove. We also have the V3PGC repeater connected tonight as well. So we're going to get started now. And what you're going to do is come over with your call sign, your QTH, how long you've been a ham, and then participate. Let me pause. Well, we'll stop for any emergency traffic before we get started. Any emergency traffic, please come now. Okay, and a person on YouTube said to me, hey, you never say who you are. So I'll just start with that. Also on YouTube, we have 4 people watching. This is recorded net on YouTube. Some people are working right now, and they'd love to go out and do the replay. Right now, we have Whiskey 5 Delta Sierra Lima. Dale, who's always with us on Friday nights. Dale, thank you for always being out there. We have Mike Whiskey 1 Echo Whiskey Juliet. So we have some DX going on out there tonight. So thank you both for being out there. And we're using the WRL logger. We're going to be plotting out where these folks are on the map tonight as we get them in the log. So I'll start by saying my name is Ernest, Victor Alpha 3 Echo Whiskey Victor. I'll be a ham officially 3 years on January 17th. So coming up on my 3rd birthday here. Love everything about the radio. HF, UHF, you name it, digital, I'll do it if I got it. And just love the hobby. So that's a little bit about me. And if I had $5,000, I would definitely buy another radio, a HF rig. That's like a shack in a box, similar to my 991. And I'll get myself a hex beam. That's what I would do with my $5,000. Oh, that's 5,000 US too. So for Canadian, that's like $12,000 Canadian. So that's what I would do. Okay, let's see who's on the top of the list here. We have Kilo Golf 5, Foxtrot India. Come on in.
Hey, good evening, Ernest, and again, thank you for having me net. My name is Jack Milchanowski. I live in Sunset, Texas, northern part of Texas up near the Oklahoma border. Been a ham since, I had to write it down, 1983, but I had a very long 20-year layoff raising the kids and been really back in for about the last 3 years. If I went trick-or-treating and got $5,000, I honestly would spend a lot of time substituting at our local high school.
There you go.
And it's a very poor area. I would use that money. In fact, all all my substitute pay money goes back to the school in one way or another, and I would put that $5,000 kind of into that. With our government shutdown, there's going to be some kids not eating and families not eating, and I would actually figure out a way on how to try to help with that $5,000 towards them. And Ernest, I wanted to ask how you're doing after your surgery. You sound good, but I was wondering how you're doing. Back to you, sir.
Thank you, Kilo Golf 5, Foxtrot India. Yeah, so I'm doing really well. I'm a little nervous. I just had the shoulder surgery on Wednesday, as a lot of you know. So doing most things left-handed, which is a blast, not. And I finished my basic course with CW Ops. And our last class was on Thursday, so I finished the operation on Wednesday. Got propped up in the shack on Thursday. And I squeaked past there with flying colors, doing everything left-handed. So that was pretty good. And then on this Tuesday, I'm back at the hospital again because they're removing some non-cancerous. That's what they say so far until they get up in there. Non-cancerous tumors off my kidney. So, yep, going to be blazing through that hopefully, and if the Lord says the same, I'll be back for the next week's net. Let me pause for a quick second. So, fun fact, I went to school to be a teacher, Northwestern State University, to be a band director. It was a double major, so you had to major in music education and as a teacher there. So I grew up and all my friends are teachers, all of them. Both my parents served for the Rapides Parish School Board for years and years. My dad was a school bus driver, and we know about giving back. And that thing about the meals, growing up in Louisiana, in Pineville, Louisiana, I can tell you right now that the only meal we had was 2 a day, and that's when school was in, right? So me personally, I didn't miss any days of school, just to let everybody know. Oh my goodness, because I know, and it's not funny, but I'm just saying I never missed school because that's what that was our food, right? Breakfast and lunch. And we had nice hot meals at the school, at the school there in Rapides Parish. Really good food. It was finger looking good as far as I was concerned. And I miss those old square pizzas that would fit perfectly in the school tray there. But let me pause one more time. Just because my finger hurts on my left-hand side there. But back to what you were saying about the teachers giving back. But both my parents being janitors in the school system, it seems like that the school, that all the teachers that we knew, one check was to help pay on their bills and stuff like that. And everything else they put right back in the classroom. And I saw it for over 30 years. So hats off to you. And that's what you would do with your $5,000, put it back into the school and help the folks out. So that's good. Thank you for being out there, and thanks for sharing with us. We'll break with you now, and we will check with the VE6IDK Spruce Grove repeater first and see if there's anyone there wishing to check in. Please come now. Okay, nothing heard on the Spruce Grove repeater. Let's pick up the VE3PGC repeater in Cornwall, Ontario. Anyone there wishing to check in, please come on in.
VE3AQE Mobile, Mike.
VE3AQE Mobile, Mike. Good to hear you, Mike. How are you today? I know you're mobile, so we'll keep it short. Tonight, we'll come in with your call, your QTH, how long you been a ham. It's Halloween, so be safe out there on the roads, and it's raining around our place, our neck of the woods. But you got $5,000. Would you put that on bills, or would you buy you some new radio stuff? Come on in there, Mike.
Okay, Ernest, thank you very much for doing this net. Yeah, I've been a ham since 2009. I took a big break in it for a while because of life things going on, but in any case, I'm trying to get back into it a little bit more as we go. And if I had $5,000, for sure, I would buy myself a radio and get myself set up a little bit more here. As a matter of fact, I'm trying to scheme away in how I get a radio and say somebody sent me a Christmas present. I don't know if I can get away with that, but I'm working on it at the moment. Over.
Hey, man, I hear you. Thanks for being out there. For those of you that are watching on the net here, I'm going to go to my Gmail right quick because, man, I even had the wallet out. And I was right there with the credit card out and everything. Radio Diddy has a really sweet, because I'm looking for a second rig. They have a really good deal if you're watching there at home. Zygu, I don't know how to say it, Zygu G90, plus some other cool stuff. It was $643 US down to $439 US. And man, I was just right there. It was in the cart and everything. You know, I'm like, oh, I can't do it. I can't do it, right? Because I want a beam. I want a hex beam. So when I looked at the shipping and the exchange and all that stuff like that, I was only about $400 away from getting that hex beam if I got it from Radio World. So that sale's only on for tonight, the 31st. You know, they tell you that stuff. Hey, come now. So I'm gonna sit here and look at it. You know. And I'll wait until the first hits, and then I'll say, man, I should have got it. Anyway, thanks, Mike. Thanks, Mike, for being out there and coming in. Anyone else on the VE3 PGC repeater wish to check in, please come on in. Okay, the next person that was on there was VA3FZ. VA3FZ. Come on in there.
Thanks, Ernest, and everyone on that. Good evening. First person on here is Rob, Romeo Oscar Bravo. Been licensed since 2000, so 25 years. And took the grandson out tonight. Well, I didn't. The wife did. She did the trooper thing there, and out in the rain for about half an hour, and participated with that. And then now we're back here on the net, and for the $5,000, he said it was US. I would change that to Canadian and call them same people that you would, Ernest, in Toronto, and PW2. I'd order one of those and have that sent here. I think that would be a good addition to the shack. Back to you, Ernest, and everybody on that. VA3F said.
I'm telling you, that's right. That's that US dollar too. Hey, like I was saying, and I know I was making fun, but it's doggone true half the time. $5,000 US is just changed to Canadian. Man, I could buy me a tiny home. Live good, live good. All right, Rob, thanks for being out there. The map, if you're looking at the map, it's all pointing in the same direction. To the left. We have, as far as Dallas, Fort Worth, Oklahoma on the map now. Looks like that's Michigan or no. I don't know why they have VE3AQE. They have you in Michigan on this thing. All right. Anyway, we have VA3JIC on the line. No, VA3JIC on the line with us now. My friend there, Jim. Come on in, Jim. How are you this evening?
Hello, Ernest, and hello to everybody on the net. Well, my call sign is Victor Alpha 3 Julie India Charlie. I've been in him since 2023. 21. Sorry, I don't even know when I've been licensed anymore. But yeah, we're coming up to 4 years, I believe, or 5 years, something like that. That's probably why I can't remember what would I do with the $5,000? Oh my God, I don't know. Probably buy another radio. Back to you, Ernest.
Well, thank you. I laugh at myself because once upon a time I thought, if you had more than one radio, that was going to be like that's all you needed. And if you had one antenna, that's all you needed. But man, little did I know that's not right. Thank you for being out there. We have Potaboy on the YouTube there watching. Kilo Delta 8 Lima Hotel Romeo saying happy Halloween to everybody. Yep, he said he didn't know I had surgery. Yep, I had surgery on the shoulder there and have another surgery coming up. So it's good to have you in there too. We'll get you in the log as well there. Also, we have our first DXer of the evening, Whiskey Mike. Dang it. Mike Whiskey 1. Mike Whiskey 1, Echo Whiskey Juliet. And you're following along there. That's Edwin from Wales. So, Edwin, we really appreciate you being out there. If you could get on AllStar or EchoLink, EchoLink is VA3EWV-L. The AllStar Node is 60092. We'd love to hear from you in person. And I'll be logging everybody under just to let you know, if you see it coming over your QRZ, folks, I'll be logging these contacts tonight on 443.750. That's my node's frequency. So 443.750, and I'll have that under EchoLink. So I'm hoping to get you guys in my log, everybody that's out there tonight. Okay, we're at the bottom of the list there. Is anyone else on the VE6 IDK repeater before we move on? Anyone on the VE6 IDK repeater? Okay, one more call for VE3. One more call for VE3 PGC. Go ahead. Okay, I just got a note too that there's I guess the World Series is on or something like that. I don't watch sports, so that's where maybe some people at. I can't type with the mic here, but I'll look that up. So I guess as we're going into our second round of traffic here, it's going to be what you're doing for the weekend. And also, I was going to ask, do you watch any sports? But maybe the game's over. I don't know. So somebody have to tell me. So we're going to pick it up there. So Whiskey 5 Delta Sierra Lima, I know you're watching on YouTube. Put in the comment what you're going to be doing over the weekend. All you folks that are out there on YouTube, just put in what you're doing over the weekend. We'll get those read out there. And then for those of you that are here with us, let's see, the person I'm going to first is KG5FI. So what are you doing this weekend? And did you know that the World Series was playing tonight? I think it's tonight. Over. There must be scoring out there or something like that. We'll come back and pick up KG5FI. VA3GIC, back over to you. What are you doing over on the weekend? Over.
Well, this is Jim, and thanks a lot again, Ernest. This is Victor Alpha 3 Judy and you, Charlie.
No, he says he's going to be doing photos.
The baseball just started. It's being played in Toronto today. So they have either today to win or tomorrow to win and win the World Cup. So we'll see what happens there. And what am I doing for the weekend? Well, I don't know, Ernest. I just got home there last night. I was away all week on a family thing. So, yeah, I don't know. I did post on your Facebook that I got a brand new drive-on plate for an antenna for the park. So,
oh, really?
I'll be playing with that. Back to you, Ernest.
Roger for the drive-on plate. Oh yeah, okay, I see it here. Did you get that made or did you buy it? I see it here. Is that something you made or that you bought there, James?
No, I had that made. It was just actually made today and painted. So, things are a little fresh on it still. Cost $40 to have it made.
Roger. I have a couple friends that that said they had those. I don't know what antennas you put in it. I just had that pulled a vertical. You know, I think it's like, oh, don't want to lie on how tall it is, but it's tall, right? Just a small little thing there. So I don't know, what would you put in that? Are you guys like putting like a mast in that with antenna already on it, or like what's the deal with the drive on there? Over.
So Ernest, I'm going to put a flagpole in it, a 25-foot flagpole with an end fed what covers 10, 15, 40, and 20.
Oh, I see, said the blind man. You bring that with your telescopic or whatever antenna, that gets you 30-something feet up. So if there are no trees around, you're still using an in-fed half-wave because that's going right from your pole that's on your car, and then it just you use it as a slope or something like that. I got it now. Yeah. When I first started, that's all I had was a in-fed half-wave that was that my friend 3D printed the whatever the thing was. Here's one here I can show you. There anybody who's watching, because I lost the first one, but he made me several because he was a perfectionist, and he gave me all the ones that he didn't like, but I have the basis for them. It looks like an X there, and you put your whatever part on the right hand side. Remember, folks, please don't come here for any technical advice. Just come here for radio fun. But he put the the little round thing that's you put the wires around. Yeah, that goes on that side there, and you put the wire on it. It wraps all up, and it would even fit in my pocket. And my tower. One morning, one of the legs let loose. It was just partially into the board there, so it let loose, and a friend came and helped me get it back up. And I took the infed off and don't know what happened to it. So it was lost ever since that day. So I'll keep looking around the house all the time, hoping I find it, but I hadn't found it yet. Anyway, Jim, thanks for being there, and glad you're going to be doing those fun things on the weekend. Let's see here. Let me pause and see who's on the YouTube there. So Poda Boy says, happy Halloween, everybody. Dale says what he's going to be doing for the weekend. He's going to be doing Poda. And Poda Boy says he just got done with an activation and a live stream. So that's cool. We're going to have to get that going. All right. We're at the bottom list. Let's see who else we have here. We've heard from Jim. We've heard from KG5FI. And we're back to you, Rob. VA3FZ, what are you doing for the weekend?
I think this weekend we're going to clean up the shack a bit and tidy up stuff outside around the antennas and make sure everything's good to work in order there. And I got a ground to put in for the tower that I just put up, so get that connected, and then we should be good for the winter. Back to you, Ernest. VA3FZ.
Yeah, I hear you. I had John over. VE3AQE was over as well. They were in the dark with me holding the light, getting a rotor on that trailer I have that has the tilt over tower that's telescopic. So it's a tilt trailer with a tilt tower that's telescopic. You can't beat that. And I can just move it anywhere around the yard, connect to the tracker, and I just roll with it. It's got the big 6-meter beam on it that we even had a contact on the day through FT. No, I didn't have a contact with that one. I had an FTA contact with you on the long wire there. But I will be getting that when the rain stops. It's been raining for 2 straight days. So when the rain stops, we'll get the tape on it where it needs to be taped, and the zip ties where it needs to be zipped and tied and stuff like that. And we'll get it pulled around to the front of the house where it'll be for the rest of winter. And I'm hoping that it stays there. And then I'm hoping that I get that 5,000 US, that I get me a killer hex beam, and then put the hex beam and take the 6-meter beam off, and then I'll be blasting. So that's what I'll be doing for the weekend. Thanks for Rob for being out there. I think we've gotten everybody. Anyone on the VE6IDK repeater, we're going to check in with you one more time. VE6IDK out of Spruce Grove. Okay, and one last call for our homeboys and girls in the VE3 PGC land. Anyone wishing to give a comment on the VE3 PGC repeater? Okay, folks, well, that's going to be the end of this net for tonight. It's always a blessing to have people out there. And as I say every time, I'm always shocked to come out and there's always someone there. Thank you guys on YouTube, too, for being there. And for those that came in person, we're going to be eating the net. And we're going to be seeing everybody next week. And I'm going to try to see if I can Google to see what the game is. And we'll do that. Anyway, if there are any final comments, we'll pause for any final comments. And then after that, those of you who are watching on YouTube, there's the Haunting Frequencies. My friend V3ARF made that for me. It's a ham radio song about haunting frequencies. Hi. On Halloween. Okay, we'll pause for any last comments. Please come now.
This is KG5FI. On the second go around, I was answering. I hit transmit, but apparently I hit it before the receive light went out. But I gave you a big answer, but I found out that it didn't go through. This weekend, I'm gonna, I have set up my radio that I won at a raffle at a ham fest. I've been trying to learn how to operate it. It's a little bit more complicated than some of my other HF rigs, and been having great success with it and absolutely love it. I activated did some one POTA activation this past week, but I've done a lot with my new HF rig. Did a lot of POTA hunting, and I'll probably do more. And I'm proud of you for getting that basic CW ops basic course done. I'm going to concentrate on CW, and I printed out a whole bunch of notes, and I'm going to put a bigger effort into relearning my CW operation, and starting this evening. And y'all have a good weekend and enjoy, and glad you're doing okay, Ernest. KG5FI, be clear.
Roger, KG5FI. And for those, thank you for that too. And for those of you who are watching now, just understand that there's several levels, because some people are out there trying to hit me up with like 30 words a minute. And I'm like, what? I know my ABCs and 1, 2, 3s, a couple pro signs, and a few punctuation. So my next class starts in January. It's fundamentals class. And I'll learn some more stuff. Then after fundamentals, there's another class. Then after that, there's another class. So I still have 3 more times to go. But if you're out there watching or listening, I've been using this thing called Morse Walker, MorseWalker.com. MorseWalker.com. So it's pretty cool. It just helps with your head copy. You can be a single caller and just make it simulate people just calling call signs, which is pretty cool. Basic contesting, right? So, an exchange. It's got POTA activator, which I've been practicing over and over and over again. So that's pretty cool. It has your call sign, your state, the speed that you want, et cetera, et cetera. You put the responding stations information in. I have maximum 3 stations now. Minimum speed 18 words, max speed 25 words. No Farnsworth right now. If you want Farnsworth, you can just click on it. And then you can say U.S. call sign zone, which is I have selected. And then you press the CQ button, and then it puts some noise in the background, simulating like your regular, like right there. And you send your activator thing, and then it comes back with that. So that's a good fun way to practice at home, just to let you guys know. Okay, and thank you for coming back with the comment. Any other and I put that in the link to I put that in the chat. Any other comments before we close the net out? Yeah, VA3JIC for the retrack. VA3JIC, come on in.
Well, before I forget, Ernest, I just want to say happy Halloween to everybody here on the net. And I guess most important of all, how are you feeling after your surgery? And how's that coming along?
I'm feeling pretty good. The shoulder surgery is coming along. And for those that were, because when I let everybody know I was going for the surgery, they're like, make sure you follow the doctor's orders to the T. And turns out that some people, when they go and undergo those surgeries too, they get hooked on the pain medication. So they made me bring the way our system worked here is before my surgery even started, they had already sent off to the Shoppers Drug Mart the 3 medications they wanted me to have. One was called something, it's an anti-inflammatory or whatever, and there were 2 narcotics. The bag still has the staples in it, except for the Celebrex, so that was in a different bag. But the narcotics still have the staple on it with the money that they made me spend, which I did not want to spend. So I'd have $50, but they're like, you have to watch out for the pain stuff. So long story short, the first surgery on my left shoulder went really great. I did take one of those pills the night that the thing came out of my neck, because they put this like 3-inch and something needle in your neck called a beta blocker. And when that thing was over with, they said, make sure you take one of those pills when you're taking it out to make sure that you whatever. And I threw up. I got violently ill. And that was one and done. So I didn't have to worry. Let me pause. So yeah, after because I'm not on any medication, thank God. And I've been lucky enough in life, or blessed enough, I should say, to not be, a sickly person. So I never had to take any type of drugs or anything like that. So when that whatever the hell that was, codeine or whatever, morphine or I don't know what it was, but I was spewing. And let me tell you, it's not a fun thing trying to get yourself over a toilet with a new shoulder in a sling, right? So needless to say, I didn't mess with this. So I'm doing really good with that. Only thing I'm nervous about is this surgery to get these tumors off my kidney. That's going to happen on Tuesday. So I'll be out Tuesday and Wednesday. And if Dolores says it's the same, I'll be back with you guys on Friday there. Jim, over.
Well, Ernest, I'm glad you're doing very well. And, you will be on our thoughts and prayers again there for that next adventure. It's definitely pretty hard. I myself got an appointment to see the heart doctor again. So, here we go again. All we can do is wish for the best. And, after that, we're still here to tell the tale. I'm grateful. If we're not, well, you still got to be grateful, I guess, because we're here now and we're enjoying life. So Ernest, you will be in our prayers.
Thanks so much, Jim. All right, and anyone else wishing to check in, please come on in. Okay. At this time, we're going to be closing off the net. But I want to thank the owners and operators of the VE3 PGC repeater out of Cornwall, Ontario, for letting us use that repeater. We keep it working out. Usually a good, half hour to an hour every Friday. So we know it gets some workout. Thank you for the owners and operators of the V6IDK repeater out of Spruce Grove, Alberta, that checks in with us. And Jim, since you're back home and since I'm at home, after it won't be next week, but if the Lord says saying the week after, let's get together so I can get the my hams over IP connected to the net there. Over.
get together with one of the admins there from Hands Over IP, who helped you there before and to get you all set up. And maybe, Ernest, you might want to set up a TGIF DMR number for your net too.
You're saying about getting I should be what is that again? Is that something I have to sign up for over?
Roger that, Ernest. The TGIF, thank God it's Friday, that's what it's called. It's another DMR mode. I'll send you the link, Ernest, of how to go there and put in a thing for a DMR number for your net, and we can also get that added on your AllStar too.
Heck yeah, man! Before you know it, I'll be big timing. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, I'll wait to hear for that info. All right. Anyone else wishing to give a shout out before we close down net? Please come now. Okay, with that, we will say good night, 7-3 to everybody. For those of you that are on YouTube watching right now, which we have 5 people on YouTube, we're gonna go to the playlist there. And if you're out there, I was very shocked. I have 653 subscribers. Did not know that. 386 videos. I knew that much, but I didn't know we're at 653 subscribers. So we're on our road, on the way to 700, and that's on 2 years. 2 years. So hit up that playlist. If you're on go to the website on there with VA3EWV. Hit the playlist there. When you get to the playlist, there is the Big E's Beats, songs made for ham radio. So what we're going to be doing when we get off the radio here, we're going to listen to the Haunting Frequencies and then the Radio Fun. So we'll see everybody next week. Same bat time, same bat channel. This is Victor Alpha 3 Echo Whiskey Victor saying 7-3 and good night. Okay, folks that are on the YouTube here, let's break out Haunting Frequencies.
Big E's monster fun so wild. Ghosts and ghouls with a beaming smile. Airwaves hum with eerie delight. Haunting calls in the dark of night. 20-meter laughter fills the air. 40-meter thrills beyond compare. Logging cues as the night wears thin. Spooky signals let the fun begin. Frankenstein and Dracula dance. Boosting signals taking a chance. Aliens, cowboys join the spree. It's a Halloween jamboree. Tricks and treats mixed with the sound. Every creature coming round. Eerie crackles in the dark. Making memories in the park. Whispering winds carry our cheer. Echoing far, ghosts drawing near. Wicked fun with every call. Monsters tuning, hear them call. Frankenstein and Dracula dance. Boosting signals, taking a move. Aliens, cowboys join the spree. It's a Halloween jamboree. Frankenstein and Dracula groove. Signals flying, hear them move. Aliens, cowboys share the throng. Join us, we are POTA strong.
Okay, that's that one. And what are we going to do? Well, you know what? We're going to slow it down. My friend Bob, who has become a silent key, VA3GIN, that got me into the POTA stuff. We're going to just play one song for him there. That's my song from about Cooper's Marsh. So we're gonna play that right now. Then we'll be ending our day. So our song dedicated to Bob there, VA3JIN, our song for Cooper's Marsh.
Digging on the airwaves, voice so strong, so clear. From Cooper's Marsh he calls to those far and near. Sugar sweet audio, booming through the night. Portal parks on the air in the morning light. CQ all around, 40 meters, hear that sound. Calling the world from Cooper's Marsh, Biggie sending love so harsh. Portable operation in the quiet marshland. Biggie reaches out with a steady hand. Under the stars shining bright, his signal soaring takes flight. From dawn until the night, Big E's words take their flight. 73 sending love to every ham out there. From Cooper's Marsh with care, Big E's voice fills the air.
Okay, that's it, folks. You all have a great evening there. And Porter Boy, he says, yes, sir, tonight was Eric Infed and the KD2HWD Infed QRP Cube. I'm going to have to go see what that is. And this boy's out there doing giveaways. See, that's what I'm talking about. See, I got to step up my game in 2026. It won't be 2025. That's for dog sure. I'm gonna be giving out hugs and kisses when I do my giveaways, Porter Boy. That's what I'm gonna give out for November, December. You're gonna get hugs and kisses, and then January I'm gonna be giving out like advice, and then maybe March or April I'll be giving out some other stuff. Okay, you guys have fun out there tonight. Thanks for sticking in there with me. 7-3, everybody, from Victor Alpha 3 Echo Whiskey Victor. Have a good night.